Hello, hello, what's up, what's up? We have patch 7.36 and Act 2 of Crownfall. Let's check what's it about. Finally, the patch is here. I literally fell asleep waiting. Like, I couldn't wait anymore and I just fell asleep. And then I realized it's been 1 hour when I woke up. Get some water. See that it's been 1 hour that the patch has been released, and as I was like, I'm in no hurry. I'm just gonna take my rest. So I slept for another 2 hours. So now I'm awake, and let's go through what we have here. The Deserts of Druud, a brand new story, new cosmetics, and more than a few surprises. Cool, 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 cool. I like surprises. Very cool. I like surprises. If you haven't played Act 1, don't worry. You can play any act in any order you like at any speed you like and earn tokens for whichever map you've made active. As new acts are added to the ongoing Crownfall saga, existing acts will still be playable for the duration of the event. Enjoy Act 2 or Act 1 of Crownfall now. Already done with Act 1. We go with Act 2 now. Let's see what's this about. Dragonus and Pudge. Dragonus and Pudge have tracked an army of Kazurai south through the fields of the endless carnage into Druud, hoping to convince them to return to Skyrad, fight the evil Queen Imperia, and return Princess Shen to the throne. I will view it, the comic, later. I guess. Nice emote. Let's see. Is it big? Is it small? Let's see what do we have here though. What kind of things we can get. I can get another Crownfall candy sack. That's good, but the candies are pretty less now. 3 now. 3 is way too small. Way too small. And it does not carry on. The Act 1 tokens does not carry on to the Act 2. Act 2 has a different kind of division, you can say. What else do we have? We have Crownfall Treasure 3. 1 and 2 we've already seen before in the last video and update. Toxic Forceburn Shield. Is that Dragon Knight? Looks pretty cool. Very cool. That's one style of it or what? Ah, that's a Dragon Knight whole set. But where's the end though? You can buy it again. With the tokens you will get discount though. So maybe you can buy it again. I'm not sure if it's worth it to get it again. Where's the end? This is the end. So we're starting from here. All of this. Try to see if there's something special here. Candy shop, but nothing else. We can view the treasure tree. Cool stickers and tokens. Loading screens. Few more MMR double downs. Okay, let's check what this is about. Zoom out. First we have Shadow Fiend set. Actually, looks better. Looks cool. Bane set. Looks cool. Pretty cool. Better than the cash sets, almost. Wow. People were requesting this set and they added it over here. Looks cool. Looks pretty cool. The flower petals looks nice. Yeah, but Mars said again, I've lowered down the quality, otherwise they would look better because I'm in the gaming mode. Yeah. So imagine more effects and this set's looking a little bit better, shinier. We have Trent said it seems like he's a Metamancer for some reason. Why is that? Yeah, that Prophet said spirits are flying demons. Wizards swimming there. What the Wizard said. To me, Visage said just looks kinda underwhelming to me. Then we have what is that? A King Alchemist set? Then we have rare Jakiro reward, looks pretty cool actually. We have Oracle set, very cool. Then we have a PL set, looks good, looks good. What is the second one? Taunt, there's a taunt as well. Nice. Then we have Anti-Made Persona and thing. The two styles. Wow, this style looks really nice. That's pretty cool. Cosmically rare career. Good stuff. I would say that this treasure. Why is it? Is it not stopping? This set is much better though. Can it stop? So that was pretty much it for the Crownfall, Act 2, and the treasures. Now we have to go through the other changes. All right. People have been asking about it. They've been waiting for it. They've been guessing for months what could it be, and now we're finally shipping it. That's right. Crownfall Act 2 fishing game is live. Fishing game, nice. For those of you who didn't use Just Dive of Enderling Shock, we also shipped a massive new gameplay patch you might want to read up on here. We also shipped the second part of Crownfall, this time taking place in the unforgiving desert of Druud. There's new overworld map, a new story, some new characters, and some similar favorites. New cosmetic item, new mini games, and more than a few surprises. Lastly, in case you got busy last month, it happens, and we're wondering if you'll still be able to play Crownfall Act 1. Now that Act 2 is shipped, you can. All of the Crownfall Acts still available as new X come online up to the conclusion of the event. That's really enough fishing and fishing adjacent news for one update. What are you waiting for? Boot up the game and get angling. Nice. Yeah, I really like the fishing. Let's read the patch notes. Gonna read some patch notes, are we? This update introduced two new mechanics for each hero, innate abilities and facets. Give me a moment.
When you write, your tone in
Alright, let's continue. Innate abilities. There are abilities that are present on the hero on the entire game for the entire game from the very beginning of the every match. Every hero has a unique innate. The innate for each hero can be viewed on the hero page or in the game by hovering a new icon between the hero talents and abilities. There are two types of innates. Some innates grant a hero a unique effect. For example, Faceless Void slows enemy attack projectiles within range, and Dawnbreaker reveals the whole map to allies when the sun rises. Some innate changes a hero ability to have 5 levels and get a free ability point at level 1. What's some innate changes a hero ability to have 5 levels and get a free ability point at level 1. For example, Kunka's Tidebringer, a Legion Commander's Movement of Courage, now start at level 1 and it can still be upgraded 4 more times like normal. Wow. Excuse me. That is pretty cool. And facets. Facets are a hero customization choice that provide the ability to better align the playstyle of a hero with a specific match or player preference. Facets are specific to heroes. Each hero has at least 2 facets, and every player can choose a facet they prefer during the strategy time at the beginning of each match. Hero facets can be viewed by their hero page below the hero name and tags. They can also be viewed in game by hovering a new icon between the hero talents and abilities on the scoreboard or on the top bar and holding Alt. Facets are set for all players after the strategy time and cannot be changed during a match. Facets choices aren't revealed to the enemy team until the game begins. Facets can have a variety of effects. For example, Viper can choose between adding an AoE burst to poison attack or increasing defensive buffs while Viper remains in Nether Toxin. Wraith King can choose between summoning skeletons or dealing additional curse damage when attacking. Leshrac can choose between his attack or restoring mana. Wow, that is cool. Oh, his attacks, not spells. Or changing Diabolic Edict to explode faster but deal no damage to buildings. Lone Druid can choose between improved Spirit Link, granting lifesteal in both directions, or allowing True Form to cast on the Spirit Bear. Whoa! True Form on the Spirit Bear? What does that mean? That sounds pretty cool actually. What could it mean though? Let's continue. Give me a moment, please. Let's continue. Give me a moment, please. Okay, let's continue. Others, strategy time is extended by 10 to 5 seconds for the 1 to 3 weeks immediately after numbered patch. Glyph of Fortification no longer refreshes when the first tier 3 tower is destroyed. Others, strategy time is extended by 10 to 5. Glyph of Fortification now refreshes when the first melee barracks is destroyed. AoE bonuses now affect all auras and cleave sources. With all auras and cleave sources. Dominate creep no longer allow players to bypass backdoor protection. Hero denies now grant experience to the hero who created the deniable debuff. Example, Radiant Queen of Pain casts Shadow Strike on a Dire Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman gets denied by the teammate Queen of Pain, and only Queen of Pain will receive experience for the hero kill, but no gold. Wow. Mana bars are always visible for enemies. Fountain buff grants courier haste movement. If courier has no item, pressing the deliver courier button sends the courier back home. Mana cost reduction effects no longer work on abilities that drain mana over time. Mana cost reduction effect no longer work on abilities. Okay. Attack speed display is no longer normalized to 1.7 bad. This means the hero's max attack speed is always 700 and above the aggressive attack speed will display as plus 20 always instead of a different number based on the hero's bad. No actual gameplay change, just display change. Spellcast range is now always listed with the new icon, which is located in the mana cost and cooldown, holding all displays vision range of all watchers of the map. Experience gain from abilities and wisdom rune will now show up separately in the post-game experience breakdown for Dota Plus users. As a levels with parameter for ability description to show which ability needs to be upgraded to level this one. Tinker Skin Convenience, which levels with Rear. Ability tooltip can now show icons next to ability values, indicating that those are upgraded by Agrim Shadow Scepter. Updated spectator view for live and replays to match vision unlinking. Using Radiant Dire Fog will not correctly hide members of Radiant Dire that had their vision unlinked and not visible. Using the player perspective on a player whose vision is unlinked will correctly hide units that they can no longer see. Pinging items of enemies that cannot be seen currently no longer reveals information on whether those items were consumed or not. In demo mode, create hero command support facets by adding facet name or its number at the end of the command. New Dodo allows feature persistent range indicators if you hold Alt while right-clicking on either your experience indicator or the accurate indicator, the stats of the portrait, or an ability item, the game will draw a persistent range indicator in the world for it. You can only have at most one active at any given time, but it updates automatically when your attack casts AoE range changes. New Dota Labs feature dynamic health bar. The health bar of any hovered unit will always draw on top of the other health bars. The health bar of any hovered unit will always draw on top of the other health bars. Added the ability to type in a hero name to jump to that hero when viewing patch notes in the client. Oh, that's helpful. Ability draft, I don't care about that. Roshan's banner, it was pretty trash. Maybe it's better now. Now grants invulnerability to all allied lane creeps in radius. Wow. Invulnerability. Effect radius decreased now 750 to 600. Effect creeps lose banner's effect once they leave the radius. The banner duration decreased from 5 minutes to 2 minutes. So now you can use it to actually push while you're in the racks. Melee hero attacks now deal 2x damage to Roshan's banner. Okay, I thought it's giving 2x damage to the creeps. But that's way too good now. Cast range decreased from global to 1200. I did not know Roshan's banner had global cast range. Dragon Lance can no longer be disassembled. Oh, interesting. Eternal Shroud recipe cost increased from 800 to 900. Total cost increased from 3600 to 3700. Orchid Malevolence, fixed status resistance, sometimes eliminating soul burns damage. The Thorn fixed status resistance, sometimes eliminating soul burns damage. Storm chain lightning damage further decreased. First, they reduced the chance of Maelstrom, which was pretty big and significant. And then they reduced the damage even more now. That's bad. Green Core health bonus decreased from 625 to 550. Mana bonus decreased from 625 to 550. Sound was way too good. Let's see. They've nerfed it. Recipe cost increased from 550 to 650. No longer provide 20% status resistance. Now provides 20% slow resistance. My god. Everyone bought it for status resistance. Who's gonna buy it for slow resistance? Only if you're buying Sand and Yasha, then it makes a little bit sense. But if you're buying this and Armlet, then that's good because the combination of slow resistance is way too good. With 20% from here, and then you have Armlet slow resistance as well. So together they're pretty good. So against heroes like, I don't know, if you're playing against Lifestealer or you're playing against Viper, Venomancer, list goes on. The Kaya, they increase the cost of that as well. 650, 650, 650. And I was thinking that maybe they would reduce the cost by 200 of most of these, but no. Heaven's Albert is such a trash item. I hope they made it better. Cost decreased from 200 to 100 for the recipe. No longer provides status resistance, now provides store resistance. They just made it worse. Wow. Good job. Manta style cost increase to reflect the Yasha price increase. Meteor Hammer recipe cost decrease. Sun and Yasha, no change. Yeah, no change. Yasha and Kaya and also provide 25% cast speed bonus. What? Cast speed? Yasha and Kaya. What about Kaya and Sanj? Mana cost or mana loss reduction? Okay, this is cool on a Zeus, for example. But cast speed bonus looks so cool on Invoker, maybe. Cyclone cooldown increased from 13 seconds to 16 seconds for Windbaker. It was way too good earlier. Ogre Seal Totem. Ogre Seal flop now plays a flail animation while hero is jumping. That is cool. What do we have here? Hero changes. Give me a moment. Alright, let's continue. Abaddon, base damage decreased by 6. No. It cannot have. I have lyrics. Okay, let's continue. Base damage decreased by 6. New innate ability. Passive can't be leveled up. Passive that cannot be leveled up. Frost of Awareness. Abaddon has 10% fast respawn time. Okay. Passive cannot be leveled up. What does that mean? Passive cannot be leveled up. I think these two are the passives. So his third ability passive is something else maybe? What? What's going on? Every time a unit dies within 900 range, cooldown reduced by 0.2 seconds. Dying heroes reduce cooldown by 4 seconds. If that's a facet, then what is this? Metaphoric Shroud. So innate ability is this. This is facet. But you can only choose one of these. So where's the second one? Is this one and this is this second? Or is this one and this is second? I don't understand. Does damage barriers increase by 50% but no longer does a burst of damage on expiration? Damage barriers increase by 50% though. Whenever damage is dealt to the barrier, enemies within 675 range take damage equal to 80% of the absorption amount. That is so good. Imagine a lion fingers your ally and you just give the shield. So the enemy will take 80% of the absorbed damage. No, but it's not going to be all of the damage because only the shield have certain amount of HP, yeah? So it's not like it's gonna deal like multiple thousands of damage. Increases duration and cooldown by 2 seconds at all levels. That's cool. No longer silences the target or has an attack counter. That is good. On the full effect applied on the first attack, each hit resets the duration. First attack. Each hit resets the duration. Bonus attack speed decreased from 60 to 120 to 15 to 60 because it's always active. Like once you hit, you have the buff. That is interesting. Movement slow rescale from 15 to 60% to 10 to 25%. They balance it nicely, but it's still pretty good. In this way, it's actually better in my opinion. Damage per second decreased from 20 to 50 to 10 to 40. Duration decreased from 4 to 2 seconds. Aghanim chart no longer improves slow. Cool. Talent, Curse of Awareness, movement speed slow decreased from 15% to 10%. Level 15 talent, awareness DPS decreased from 80 to 50. Talent -1 Curse of Awareness attacks required replaced with 80 Curse of Awareness bonus attack speed. Cool. Okay, Alchemist, Alki. Base attack speed increased from 100 to 110. Remains as an innate ability, passive, can't be leveled up. Okay. This is an innate ability, but you don't have ability to choose one or other. I thought I read that you can choose an innate ability as you wish or see fit as per the situation of the game and the heroes and everything, so you can pick which one you want. So it's like it's one ability that's passive already. Like you gotta choose between that, but you can choose the facets, I think. So innate ability is this, that he would have Grievous Greed. It cannot be leveled up. Seed Money. Ultimate starts with 250 bonus gold. Wow. That is pretty good. Or Mixologist. Now decreasing Berserk Potion cooldown by 50% and Unstable Concussion by 30% of the duration of Chemical Rage. You only need those two things. The second spell and the other one. Shard 1. Once you're in Chemical Rage and fighting, so that is good. Corrosive Weaponry no longer reduces status resistance per stack, now reduces base attack damage. Base attack damage, that is so good. So, because alchemists usually have low armor, and you have to build stuff to give him armor, like Assault Curious. Like, at the very minimum, you have to do it, right? So, stats are no longer multiplied during Chemical Rage. Stats are no longer multiplied during Chemical Rage. Bonus health region increased from 50 to 110 to 60 to 120. Cool. Ancient Operation. New innate ability. Death Rhyme. Ancient Operations ability now apply first stacks that deal 10 damage per second and 1.5% movement slow for each stack on the enemy. That is like Ursa or what? And then we have facets, either Bone Chill or Exposure. Why is the left one's grayed out or not looking good? I guess it's supposed to be cold. Each attack also reduces target strength by 0, 0.75, 1, or 1.25. So against Axe or Dragon Knight, this could be good. Cold Feet deals death rhyme damage to all enemies within 400 radius from the target. And death rhyme is this. First attack 10 damage per second. Within 400 radius from the target. You can select this or this or this, left or right. Where were we? No longer deals damage on its own, now applies death rhyme stacks. Stacks are dispellable when leaving the breaking area. Break distance increased from 715 to 7 to 800. Stun duration increased from 1.6 to 2.8 to 1.9 to 2.8. Ice Waters no longer deals damage or slows movement speed on its own, now applies 1 to 4 second death rhyme stack. So this hero is all about death rhyme stacks, like Ursa is all about his fury stacks, the third ability. Stacks are dispellable while leaving the AoE. Chilling Touch applies 2 death rhyme stacks that last 4 seconds. Bonus damage decreased from bonus damage, where is it? Bonus damage decreased from 40 to 160 to 30 to 120. Interesting. Mana cost increased from 30 to 60 to 45 to 60. Ice Blast. Okay, what did they change about it? No longer deals damage over time on its own. Now applies 2 Death Rhyme stack for the duration of the debuff. Yeah, so this hero is all about the Death Rhyme shit, which is a passive. So what are the like 2 stacks? What are the 2 stacks? 2 stacks. So 20 damage per second and 3% movement speed slow. That's not good. Maybe it's better than what it was before, I'm not sure. Anti-Mage. Mana Break. Now it's an innate ability. Passive can be leveled up with the skill points. So some passive you cannot level up, but some passive you can. So you can have 5 levels on this one. Mana burn per hit rescale from 2540 to 16 to 44. Now mana burn per hit rescale from 1.6 to 4% to 0.8 to 4%. Less in the start, but gets more. That is cool. No longer slows the target on full drain by default. No longer slows the target on full drain by default. Why? What do you mean it doesn't slow on default? That's so weird. Mage Bane's Mirror reflects spell when activated. So you can choose this or that. Yeah. Reflect spell when activated. So you can give it on ally or on yourself. And you can have this as a facet instead of a spell or skill. And Mana Thrust grants bonus attack damage when an enemy hero within 2500 range has less than 60% mana. Bonus attack damage. Increasing as their mana is depleted further up to maximum 20 to 70 bonus attack damage at 15% mana. Wow, that is strong. In which enemies gain vision and true sight of that hero. What the actual fuck? What? In which enemy gains vision and true sight of that hero and 20 to 70 bonus damage base if they have 50% mana. So would you have it like in level 2? You would have this amount of damage? No way, right? That makes no sense if that's possible. Maybe facet is something you gain later. I'm not sure how facets work. You select before the start of the game, yeah? So that is too good. If it's either or this, like 1 or 2, then this is way too good. Yeah, I have to click on it. I just want to check it out. Because this does not make much sense to me. Okay, facets.
You really should prepare for battle.
Okay. Okay, Mana Void provides that. It does not say that over here. See, it does not say over here that what spell you need to have. So let's see if I can gain more damage. And no damage at all. Have I selected? I have selected this one, not the left one. If I select this one, what happens? Selected this one now.
By grace.
What is that? Oh, you get more level on that or what? No. Level up. Level up. Okay, now I have ultimate as well. It's that shit, dude. 3, 4. Okay, this is a talent now. 40% slow. That is a lot of slow. But I do not understand this, man. Exactly this one. Choose a facet. Like, what if I choose this one? Then what happens? Like, I still have this. I still have that. Still have this. I can give to ally. And am I getting 70 damage? Oh, that's not based on how much mana they have lost because he is literally 0. So I should have 70 damage, but it's level 2 ultimate, so I need more level. How about now? Now it's 70 because it's level 3. Very confusing. If your mana is below 15%, then AM can see you anywhere on the map like Bloodstream. Hey, that is crazy. I read that. Not only see, yeah, yeah, you're right, but fuck, man, they have true sight vision as well. Like in the fights, I'm thinking that is so wild. But again, I'm not sure how the facet thing works, actually. Like, why is this a facet? Like, I don't get it. Now, since I chose this one, like, refer spell back to the caster. I mean, that is how it normally works. So what's the benefit of picking this over this? I don't understand that at all.
None shall hinder me. Axe charges. The path is clear.
Let's see how the slow is though. Maybe we have to play the game to understand. Because right now I do not get the facets. Get the slow is really crazy. Imagine you have Skadi as well. But only when they have lost all their mana. That would be wild. You become more defensive when activated. I don't understand. How am I more defensive? No longer reflects spells by default. Only blocks them. Oh, I get it now. Oh, they made that change. Oh my god, if only I read the next 2 lines, guys. I'm sorry. At least we got to see other stuff as well. Oh, that makes so much sense because they nerfed that. Now it only blocks it, not counter spell it. But then you can select the facet to make it actually counter spell it. Otherwise it would just block like Lincoln's Fair. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Oh, that is cool. Okay, that is cool. That's cool. That makes much more sense now. It's like, what do they mean by that? I was so lost. Also, I just woke up, so brain's a little foggy right now. Mana fragment, mana cost increased 45 to 50. Charges decreased from 3 to 2. And base charge restore time decreased from 25 to 20 seconds. So you get faster charges, but now you get two charges. The charge restore time is faster, but we get 2 charges. That's kind of nerfed, but it was way too good already, honestly. You like this patch? Yeah, I like it so far as well. Let's see what more they have because it's a long list. You see that? I have to go from here to here and I have to speak. And I just woke up. My voice will be so dead. It's already kind of dead right now. +9 strength replaced with 10% counter spell magic resistance. -1 blink cooldown replaced with 40% slow on fully mana drained targets. Yeah, that is way too good. 40% this and 25 or 20% something like that. Um, from Eye of Scotty, that is crazy. Plus 150 blink cast range replaced with minus 1 second blink cooldown, or 200 blink cast range, or 20% counter spell magic resistance. And don't spoil it. I haven't gotten to PA yet, man. Just wait. Arc Warden ability effects no longer depend on the side Arc Warden plays for her. What? Ability effects no longer depend on the side Arc Warden plays for. What does it mean? We have to read below. Runic Infusion, new unit ability passive cannot be leveled up. Upon activating any rune, gain the regeneration rune buff for 4 seconds. Duration is reduced by 34% for activating Bounty or Water Rune. Activating Wisdom Rune provides a full 4-second buff. What does it mean? 4-second buff? Activating Regeneration Rune creates a stackable second effect. Arc Warden and Tempest Double have their respective ability effects. Can choose order or disorder. Arc or Warden and Tempest Double have their ability effects swapped. Tempest Double have their ability effects swapped. I'm kind of lost over here. Is now no target ability, creating the field center around its caster. No longer affects buildings and creeps by default. When they say default, it means that you can make it effect with shard or rags or something like that, or talent. Now always pushes all enemies away from the bubble when created, even without Aghanim Shard. Aghanim Shard no longer provides magic resistance. Aghanim Shard now increases radius with 75 and changes speed of attack projectiles that are inside the bubble. Enemy ones are slowed by 75% and allied ones are sped by 75%. That's pretty cool. Imagine a sniper and Drow Rager inside the bubble. That's way too good. Tempest Double, duration increased from 18 seconds to 26 seconds to 60 seconds. What? That's so big, actually. Distance penalty now increase. Incoming damage by 75% increase instead of reducing outgoing damage by 50%. Cooldown increase from 70 seconds to 50 seconds to 100 seconds to 80 seconds. So basically, actually have 20-second cooldown if your Tempest Double does not die. If it's dead, then it's dead for excuse me, for a while. Now restarts the ability cooldown if the Tempest Double is killed by the enemies. Okay. Interesting. Tempest Double duration replaced with magnetic field effect buildings and creeps. Level 25. Yeah, so they have added over here. Then we have Axe. Code of Blood, new unit ability passive cannot be leveled up. Whenever Axe kills an enemy, he gains +1 permanent armor. Kills with Cutting Blade gives 2x that amount. Okay. Usually kills the enemy with his ultimate, so it would be better if they just buff this 3x that amount or something like that, but that's pretty good. One-man army increases the Axe strength by 60% of his armor as long as there's no allied heroes within 600 radius of him. Effect lingers for 5 seconds after the ally walks within range. Or Call Out. Berserker's Call increases the bonus armor by 5. Taunted enemy gains +45 attack speed for the duration. Holy! Buffing the enemy by using the Berserker's Call only to use Blade Mill so they can die fast. Wow. That is such a cool idea, and I think I've seen it or heard it or read it a while back. Bonus armor decreased from 16 to 25 to 14 to 20. Aghanim Side upgrade moved to Aghanim Shard. Still applies Battle Hunger to all affected units, but does not reduce cooldown anymore. Battle Hunger now applies immediately after applying, and every 0.5 second after. Aghanim Shard, Aghanim Scepter no longer provides armor to Axe, now makes multiple Battle Hunger debuffs stackable. Wow. Okay. I thought they were already... No, they were not stackable. But that would be cool if they were. Aghanim Shard upgrade moves to Aghanim Scepter. Damage reduction per stack increased from 15% to 20% now, and max stack decreased from 6 to 5. Okay, fair enough. Agni Scepter can now also counter Helix, counter to decrease when axe deaths. What? Agni Scepter now also allows counter Helix counter to decrease when axe attacks. Ah, come on, dude. That would have been cool. This effect doesn't work on illusions of axe. So if you have good attack speed, you're gonna spend more. So attack speed is good on axe as well. So basically getting assault is really good. You get the armor that affects all of your kit overall, and your own hero by the armor makes it more tanky. And not only that, attack speed is benefit for you, because then the faster you'll be hitting the enemy, the lower cooldown it will be for you to spin after you have axe. Axe attacks. Yeah, I think I understand it well. Culling Blade, bonus armor on kills, move to innate ability, yes. Bane, strength gain increased from 2.5 to 2.7, agility gain 2.5 to 2.7, intelligence gain 2.1 to 2.7. Remember, it's universal hero, so that's pretty strong. I cannot read that. Icor of Niktasha? New innate ability. Bane's attribute gain are always evenly distributed across all 3 attributes. Was that not the case before? Belt of Strength that provides 6 strength will instead increase all 3 attributes by 2. Is that good? I think that is that good. It feels odd to me. We will still have 6 damage, so I don't understand. If you buy hard, what would that mean then? It's just kind of odd. Dreamstalker or Sleepwalker, Bane gain 40 to 70 attack speed when attacking Nightmare affected units. Yeah, people are always going to get this. Or Sleepwalk makes it a vector target ability. Affected unit starts an obstructed movement in the chosen direction, 75 speed. If the effect is passed by attacking, the newly affected unit will also move in the selected direction. Interesting. No longer grants bonus attack speed by default. Okay. Batrider. Batrider. Smoldering Resin. Batrider's attack apply a debuff that deals 15% of the attack damage every 1 second for 2 seconds. Damage over time pierces damage block. Stalked or Arsonist. After using an ability or an item, the enemy hero that applies the force movement effect gain plus 10 attack movement speed and 8% spell amplification for 7 seconds, but does not stack. Or Sticky Napalm makes it apply to buildings, dealing 25% damage. That is pretty cool. Damage per stack increased from 4 to 16 to 5 to 20. Damage to creep decreased from 50% to 20%. And creep penalty now applies to application damage. Projectile speed increased from 1400 to 1700, and damage per second decreased from 30 to 120 to 25 to 100. That's cool. I think it's way too long. This patch, I didn't think I can do it in one sitting. No way. But let's do a couple more for sure. Beastmaster. Agility gain increase 18 to 22. Once attack speed rescore from 10 to 46 to 5 to 55. Now only affect Beastmaster and units under his control. Wild Hunt or Beast Mode. Once attack speed from Inner Beast is increased by 1 to 5 per unit controlled by Beastmaster that is currently under the effect of Inner Beast. Or the other inner beast mode, which is either it's inner beast wild hunt or inner beast mode, can be activated to increase beast meta attack speed by 8 to 40%, 41%. While the effect is active, his attack will apply wild axe debuff on the current level. Wow. His attacks will apply wild axe debuff. That is crazy because each attack would amplify the damage you dish out. That is really good. Wild Axe's damage amplification per stack decreased from 2.5% to 2%. Okay, they just readjusted it because this is way too good with this. 30 damage replaced with 5% inner beast aura magic resistance. 30 boar and attack damage, boar and hawk damage. To 30 damage to Beastmaster and all his units. That's cool. Minus 5-second wild access cooldown replaced with no wild access cooldown. What the fuck? No cooldown? So you don't need Octarine on him. Wow. Just build more attack speed because with this is so wild. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna read this. This is the last one I'm gonna read. It's just way too long, and I just woke up. I cannot read for like next 4 hours of patch right now. I just cannot. So I will upload or record the second version of it live, which would be probably tomorrow or later in the day today. Let's finish with Bloodseeker 1. Base movement speed decreased from 300 to 285. Whenever Bloodseeker kills a unit, he restores 25 health. Plus 1% of the unit's max health per Bloodseeker's level. Restores for half values when they're 9. Or if an ally kills an enemy hero within 300 range. This healing is classified as lifesteal and is amplified by lifesteal amplification. Lifesteal from creeps reduced by 40%. That's cool. So we have two facets. Arterial spray or blood rush. When attacking a ruptured target, Bloodseeker and the target gets pushed 50 units in the direction Bloodseeker is facing. Wow, so if you hit, they just get closer to you. Can be activated to grant 50% movement speed for 5 seconds, thus 50% movement speed bonus for 5 seconds, plus does not grant passive movement speed while on cooldown. Okay. Item shard heal damage increase from 30 to 35. No longer has a max HP threshold and starts at 100%. Max thirst move speed increase from 16 to 40% to 10 to 40%. Healing on kills move to innate ability. Now increases the healing by send reward instead of thirst. Is healing by okay. I don't know what this is. But that's cool. Alright, we're done for now, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. You can expect patch reading episode 2 today or later tomorrow. You can subscribe to be notified.